Welcome to the McDowell Mountain Regional Park, home of the McDowell Mountain Frenzy Trail Runs, the second race in the Desert Runner Trail Series. 2023 marks the 13th running of this iconic Arizona trail run. For the first time ever, runners in the 50-mile race were in competition for the Salomon Golden Shoe, which is up for grabs for the first place male and female finisher. It doesn't matter who you are or who you know. Simply show up, race, and win your way into a Salomon sponsorship. This year's 50-mile race was more competitive than ever, with athletes from around the country towing the starting line in pursuit of the Golden Shoe. JP Giblin of Boulder, Colorado took an early lead in the men's field, followed closely by Galen Heck out of Anchorage, Alaska, and Brian Curl from Salida, Colorado. On the women's side, the competition was tight, with Georgia Porter of Flagstaff, Arizona, Megan Slavin of Phoenix, Arizona, and Kendall Sorensen of Scottsdale, Arizona, all coming through Granite Tank within seconds of each other. In the 50K, LA-based runner and Salomon athlete Chris Myers had a commanding lead over the men's field, followed by Phoenix runners Nick Curry and Bryce Brooks.
Legend. Thank you all, Andy.
By the time the 50-mile runners had reached Dixie Mine aid station for the first time, Brian Curl was followed closely by Justin Grunswald, both of whom had a 6 to 7 minute lead on Galen Hecht and JP Giblin in the men's 50-mile field.
Woo! 10 below Celsius back home. It's snowing, and so this feels hot.
Right back down.
Yep, right there.
In the women's 50K, Rachel Lemke had a 15-minute lead on second place, Tracy Campagnano of Phoenix, Arizona, both of whom were closely followed by Rachel Buzzard of Flagstaff, Arizona. In the female field, Georgia Porter was extending her 10-minute lead by the time she summited Thompson Peak. By noon, the approaching rain was closing in and runners prepared themselves for cooler and slipperier trail conditions. In the 50K, Chris Myers laid down an impressive time of 3:21, breaking the 10-year-old course record of 3:22 set by Rob Carr back in 2012. Aravaipa's own Nick Curry came in second, followed by Bryce Brooks in third. The women's 50K was run by Rachel Lemke of Manitou Springs, Colorado, followed by Tracy Campagnano and Rachel Buzzard. The winner in the 50 mile and winner of the Salomon Golden Shoe was Brian Curl in a course record time of 6 hours and 18 minutes, breaking the old course record by nearly 40 minutes. In second place was Galen Hecht, followed closely by JP Giblin, all three of whom finished well under the previous course record time of 6:57.
2022 McDowell Mountain Frenzy and new Salomon athlete, Mr. Brian Curl.
Georgia Porter was the women's winner and also winner of the Salomon Golden Shoe, finishing in a course record time of 7:40. In second place was local runner Megan Slavin, who finished less than 1 minute before Kelsey Sigel of Mammoth Lakes, California.
Let's hear it for Flagstaff Base